What is going on, guys? Merry Christmas and welcome to week 16 of Nick's Picks. I am back once again with my friend Ben. Ben, how you doing?
No, normally I would be upset that Tampa Bay got an easy first down against Atlanta, but it's giving us a chance for a top 5 pick, so Merry Christmas indeed.
As you can see, Ben is very, very much in the Christmas spirit, so...
I mean, at least Atlanta knows how to tank, unlike the Jets.
I mean, in all honesty, you might as well be, though. I gained 1 point on you, but you still have a pretty substantial lead in the picks. You are at 154 to 148 over me. I don't know if I have enough time to catch up. The playoffs are going to be interesting, but I feel like for the most part in the playoffs, we're going to have like the same picks. So we'll see how it goes. But guys, the picks are going to be a little different this week. So what we're going to do is we're going to run through all of the picks, just giving the scores, not going to talk about the games at all. So we'll give our 2-point conversion, and then we will go through actual games that matter. That is the playoff scenarios for week 16. But without further ado, let's get into it. We start with the game that is on Christmas Day, the New Orleans Saints and the Minnesota Vikings. And I have the Saints winning this one 30-21 over the Vikings.
I am picking Minnesota to win this one 27-24, proving that New Orleans, whether it's a big day like Christmas, prime time, playoffs, doesn't matter. Somehow, some way, they'll always lose to Minnesota.
All right, the Detroit Lions host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Pretty easy one here. I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers winning this one 28-13.
Yeah, I'm with you. I got Tampa winning this. I got Tampa Bay winning this one 32-20 over Detroit.
All right, another somewhat easy one for me. The way the Cardinals have been playing lately, I have the Cardinals winning this one 27-17 over the San Francisco 49ers.
Same thing here. I got Arizona winning this one 28-14 over San Francisco.
All right, the last of the Saturday games, the Miami Dolphins playing the Las Vegas Raiders. I have the Dolphins winning this one 28-17 over Las Vegas.
Yeah, I'm with you. Miami just looks better. I got Miami winning this one 27-23 over Las Vegas.
All right, on to Sunday. The Baltimore Ravens start off the week playing the New York Giants. I don't even want to mention this game. 24-6, Baltimore.
Damn, that took a lot of courage from me. I got Baltimore. You know what? I give it close for you. I got Baltimore winning this one 32-26.
If the Giants' offense puts up 26 points, I'll do backflips. Kansas City Chiefs playing the Atlanta Falcons. Easy one for me. 38-20. Chiefs over the Falcons.
Nick, how much would you believe me if I picked an upset here?
A lot. I really want you to.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. It's gonna be a massacre. I got Kansas City winning this one 45-20.
All right, the New York Jets got their first win last week against the Rams of all teams, which is kind of surprising. But they play the Browns this week and they don't win. 32-7, Browns over the Jets.
Yeah, I'm with you. This is gonna be another massacre. I got Cleveland winning this one 40-10 over New York.
Pittsburgh plays Indy. I kept it close for Pittsburgh, but you're finally starting to play good teams, and you suck. The 24-23, Indy over Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I got Indy winning this one 28-17 over Pittsburgh. Let's hope Jude doesn't do TikTok dances.
Jaguars play the Bears. I have the Bears winning 17-14 over Jacksonville.
Yeah, I got Chicago winning this one. I have a little bit more for Chicago. I got Chicago winning this one 26-14 over Jacksonville.
The Houston Texans playing the Cincinnati Bengals, who beat Pittsburgh last week, but I do have the Texans winning this one 24-20 over Cincinnati.
Yeah, I got Houston winning this one 20-10. I just don't believe in Cincinnati after that anyway.
All right, the Los Angeles Chargers go up against the Denver Broncos this week. Another easy one. I have the Chargers winning this one 23-10 over Denver.
Well, I'm going to one-up you, literally. I have the Chargers winning this one 24-20 over the Broncos.
All right, literally only making this pick praying that it happens because otherwise Washington gets the East. I have the Panthers winning 20-17 over Washington.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I got Carolina winning this one 27-24 over Washington as well.
Jalen Hurts, the new quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles, goes up against the Cowboys, and I think he gets the win 28-27 over Dallas.
Yeah, I think Hurts keeps the train rolling. I got Philly winning this one 32-17 over Dallas.
All right, the Seattle Seahawks going up against the LA Rams. I couldn't pick the Rams after losing to the Jets last week, so I have the Seahawks 28-24 over the Rams.
And normally I would be with you, but for some reason I possessed to pick the Rams here. I got the Rams winning this one 30-27 over Seattle.
All right, the Sunday night game, the Green Bay Packers going up against the Tennessee Titans. Great game, one I definitely want to watch, but I do have the Packers winning 32-28 over Tennessee.
Yeah, I'm with you. This game's going to be a very good game, but I got Tennessee winning this one 28-26 over Green Bay just because Derrick Henry is just a man amongst boys.
All right, the last game of Week 16, the New England Patriots against the newly crowned champion of the AFC East, Buffalo Bills. So this game really doesn't matter, but I do have the Bills winning this one 28-10.
Yeah, I'm with you. Even though Buffalo could sit players, but I think they're just going to try and beat New England as much as possible. I got Buffalo winning this one, though, 28-17 over New England.
All right, and let's get through our 2-point conversions really quick before we get on to the playoff scenarios. For my 2-point conversion this week, has to do with one of the games that really don't matter. That's the Eagles and the Cowboys. I guess that game could matter depending on what happens with Washington this week. But for this game, I do think that in Jalen Hurts' second game as the quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles, last week he did amazing. He had three touchdowns. I don't remember how many yards, and I don't remember all the stats, but he had a really amazing game, and I think he's going to repeat that against this Cowboys defense that all year has just been atrocious. So I have that Jalen Hurts will have his back-to-back 3-touchdown game this week against Dallas. I'm keeping myself open. I'm very behind in these picks, so this one is an easy one for me. This is not 3 passing touchdowns, 3 total touchdowns for Jalen Hurts against the Cowboys. I want 2 damn points. On to you, Ben.
Mine goes with the Kansas City-Atlanta game, and mine is that Kansas City will not only destroy Atlanta, they will do it in humiliating fashion. I got Kansas City. They will have at least 3 players on their team go for either 100 yards rushing or 100 yards receiving, not combined. It has to be 100 yards rushing or 100 yards receiving and at least 1 touchdown.
The difference between somebody up 6 points and somebody down. Moving on to these playoff scenarios and the games that actually matter. We'll start with the AFC. It's the Buffalo Bills, the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Pittsburgh Steelers who have all already clinched at least playoff berths. Kansas City and Buffalo have both clinched their divisions. The Cleveland Browns are playing the New York Jets this week, so should be an easy win for Cleveland. They will clinch the playoff berth this week. If they win and Baltimore or Miami loses, either one of those two have to lose with a Cleveland win. Or Indy, I'm sorry.
Because Cleveland has never sniff the playoffs and God, who knows how long. Getting a win against an easy Jets team is good, but you do still want to hope that Pittsburgh still loses because it would be even sweeter the fact that if they make the playoffs and win a division. And then again, I also just want to see the Steelers crumble after going 11-0.
All right, for the Indianapolis Colts this week, theirs ironically doesn't rely on Cleveland a whole lot. Indianapolis just needs to win, and they will need a Baltimore loss or a Miami loss, and Indy will have clinched a playoff spot.
I think it's more likely that Vegas wins than the Giants win just because the Giants have a tougher opponent. But I think Indianapolis has a better chance next week because next week they play Jacksonville, and obviously it's Jacksonville. They'll have a better chance making the playoffs after that. But the issue is becoming based on who they play or who else is in there. Obviously, Miami. They really need Miami to lose.
The Kansas City Chiefs have already clinched their division and a playoff spot, but they can get the first-round bye, which, reminder, that means the 1 seed. There is not a first-round bye for the 2 seed this year, as there are 7 spots in the playoffs for each conference. So the Kansas City Chiefs can clinch that number 1 seed if they win this week against Atlanta. It's plain and simple as that. Because Pittsburgh has lost the last couple, Kansas City, the only team with 1 loss. All Kansas City needs to do is win against Atlanta this week, and they will have the 1 seed in the AFC. If they don't manage to beat Atlanta, which, that's
not happening.
Pretty much a formality at this point.
Yeah.
They would need Pittsburgh to lose, or they would need Buffalo to lose. I don't even need to ask Ben about that one. For the Pittsburgh Steelers, as mentioned, they have already clinched a playoff spot. They will at least have a wild card, but they can get their division this week if they win against Indianapolis. So they are playing for the North this week because if they don't win it this week, they have to play Cleveland for it next week because Cleveland getting a win this week is pretty much a formality. They're playing the Jets.
I wouldn't go that far.
The Rams couldn't beat them, but all right. Well, my vent kicked on, so if you hear that, I'm sorry, but I don't want to sit here and wait for it to turn off. All right, so Tennessee playing Green Bay. If Tennessee can clinch the South, if they win and Indianapolis loses to Pittsburgh, otherwise they are just looking for a playoff berth. If they win, plain and simple, that's all they need. If Miami loses or Baltimore loses, then they will also clinch clinch a playoff spot at least. But Tennessee almost looking like they're locked into the playoffs. I don't see too many ways that Tennessee doesn't make it. We have gone through so many distractions this show. It is crazy. I'm just going to run through all of the NFC scenarios real quick. Ben, if you want to say anything at the end, I'll ask you, and then we are just going to wrap up this show because... All right, the NFC, the ones that have already been clinched, the Green Bay Packers have already clinched the NFC North. The New Orleans Saints have already clinched a playoff berth, and the Seattle Seahawks have also already clinched a playoff berth. For the Arizona Cardinals, in order to clinch now the fucking fan turns off. For the Arizona Cardinals to clinch a playoff berth, they will need to win or need Chicago to lose. Or they will need to win and Chicago to lose, or a tie with a Chicago loss, but who cares about the ties? So, Arizona, good chance to get in the playoffs. Green Bay will clinch the first round bye, that 1 seed, if they win and Seattle loses. I don't think they get the first round bye this week, especially since Tennessee will be a tough matchup. But I do think Green Bay will end up getting that 1 seed next week. The Los Angeles Rams clinch a playoff berth this week with a win. They can also clinch with a Chicago loss or an Arizona win. But really, I think LA just focusing on playing against beating Seattle this week. The New Orleans Saints play Minnesota. They will clinch the NFC South with a win or a Tampa Bay loss. The Seattle Seahawks clinch the NFC West division with a win. They don't need any other help. All they got to do is beat Los Angeles this week, and they win the NFC West. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers play Detroit, and they can clinch a playoff berth with a win or a Chicago loss. And then the Washington football team this week can clinch the NFC East if they win and the Giants lose.
Or
Beyond
a bunch of losses and ties.
Yeah, a bunch of losses
teams
and ties.
in that division. I mean, I definitely think New Orleans getting the division title, I think that could happen this week. And even though I did pick Tennessee, I could still see Green Bay winning and clinching a first-round bye. I think the more interesting one, there's two interesting ones. It's the NFC East because of all the scenarios that can happen, and the NFC West with that Rams and Seahawks game. It's interesting to see what happens between those kinds of games. All I know is I want one team to at least finish that division with a 500 record.
We're home for the holidays. We have family in the background. We talk. It is what it is. You are still in the lead with a 154 to 148 lead. We did have a few differing picks this week, and I do have a much easier 2-point conversion than you do this week. So hopefully there's a little bit of a comeback. Is there anything you want to say before we head out?
Hopefully I can hold this lead better than Atlanta against New Orleans. Or no, against
I
New
forgot.
England,
I'm playing an
Dallas.
Atlanta fan. I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm exactly where I want to be. All right.
Hey, you're a Giants fan. You're not exactly high and mighty yet either. But that's all we got. Had to dig in that.
Merry Christmas, guys. I appreciate anyone who took time out of their busy Christmas schedules, or if it's not busy with Corona, I'm sorry. It's a weird year. I'm sorry. It's finally coming to an end. We only got 1 week left, so let's just deal with it for one more week, and 2021 is right around the corner. But Merry Christmas, guys. I hope you get to spend it with everyone you want to spend it with, and I hope you have a very happy holiday. Have a great one, guys. Peace.
Happy holidays, everyone. See ya.